Hey, today we're going to talk about inflammation, and an inflammation is an irritation. There are two kinds that we're going to talk about today. That's acute and chronic. Acute is something that would happen if you were to maybe sprain your ankle. Your ankle will get inflamed. So it's going to get irritated, and part of the reason that it's doing that is, so we don't put any pressure on it, so it is able to heal. And acute inflammation can actually be a good thing because your body is taking care of you and it's healing you. Chronic, on the other hand, is not so great. Chronic means that it's constant and it's not going away. Most of us are chronically inflamed. My body was crazy inflamed, especially because it was showing on my skin. So I had a lot of really red patches on my arms. My cheeks had a rosacea thing going on. That was inflammation inside of my body coming out and showing in my skin. Puffiness, bloating, gas, fatigue, dark circles, runny nose, rough skin, and disease. When your body is inflamed, it is in a constant state of trying to fight off this inflammation, trying to balance you, so it does not have time to take care of the necessary things like your skin and your eyes. Your immune system weakens as well. Having a food allergy is going to also inflame your body. So if you're allergic to dairy and you have some cheese, you notice that your nose gets really stuffy. That's inflammation. So when you're inflamed, you're gonna have a much harder time losing weight, looking very glowing, and feeling energized enough, because the energy that you need is gonna go to fighting off the inflammation and trying to make it go away. Some foods that cause inflammation would be sugar, dairy, caffeine, meat, gluten. Nuts and eggs can also be somewhat inflammatory. You'll notice when inflammation goes down in your body, you no longer feel puffy. Women always say to me that they want nice flat abs, and they can't seem to get that bloat on their stomach to go away. Reducing the inflammation will do that for you. You'll notice it on your arms, your legs, your abs, all the areas you want to see really nice, slim, toned improvement. You'll see that if you take the inflammation out. If you're putting all of these foods into your body constantly, it's just a steady stream of inflammation, and your body has no break, no time for a break. Everybody needs a break. Think if somebody made you work 24/7. You wouldn't like it very much. You wouldn't do a very good job. So you need to give your body a break. Now, food is not the only thing that causes inflammation to occur in your body. Sleep, stress, fitness, problems with digestion, lack of omega-3s, and movement. I want to talk briefly about each of those. Now, diet we already spoke about, but fitness. Fitness is stress on the body. You're pushing yourself to an extreme state. I'm not saying fitness is bad for you. Fitness is really, really good for you. So movement is very important. And actually, if you're not moving enough, that's also causing stress and inflammation. So anytime you finish a workout, you want to be fueling your body with really good recovery food. A good way to recuperate after a workout is to add in omega-3s. If you're eating a typical American diet, then you're not getting enough omega-3s every day. These are the things that make our hair nice and shiny, our skin glowing, and our nails very beautiful. And having plenty of omega-3s is going to lower your inflammation level naturally. So make sure you're eating a diet high enough in omega-3s. You also want to be getting plenty of sleep, because that's when your body heals itself, which leads us so naturally into sleep, and how lack of sleep causes inflammation also. When your body is at rest, your body is able to heal itself the best that it can, and having good sleep is one of the most important things to your health. You really, really need that time every night to recuperate. Digestion. We talked about this in our chapter on digestion, but the majority of your immune system is in your gut. So you need to have a good functioning gut and really good digestion. If it's not moving and functioning properly as it should be, it's gonna cause that extra stress and inflammation. And then stress. This is a tough one because we all have stress in our lives. It's natural, and we're always going to have stress. It's just how we handle it. So some people go to a yoga practice to relieve stress. Some people go for walks outside in nature. Some people just hanging out with their friends is a good stress reliever. But know that the more stress that you have in your life, the higher the inflammation inside of your body is. You can look totally fine on the outside, and inside just be going totally haywire with this stress and bad digestion and inflammation and all these things. Another thing that affects your stress level and your inflammation is portion size. If you're eating too much food, it's inflammatory inside of your body. Think about that. Tons and tons of food for your body to work through and digest. It's gonna get angry. Portion size is a big problem we have here in America. Think about going to Cheesecake Factory. I can get like 4 meals out of 1 meal from there. The more that's on your plate, the more you're gonna eat. Naturally, that's just how it is. That's why it's a good idea if you get something from a restaurant to chop it in half right away and have the server put it into one half of it into a box that you can just take home, because then you only eat just that half that's on your plate. Studies have shown that the more that's put in front of us, the more we eat naturally. They've had test groups with a popcorn, 2 groups, and they'll give one a really big bowl and one a small bowl, and the ones with the big bowl all eat way more because more is in front of them. So a tip for portion size is put less in front of you. You don't need as much food, and you always want to feel like you're not hungry when you're done eating, so you know it's important to eat enough, but go ahead and try this. Just cut whatever you're gonna eat in half all day long today, every meal, and see how hungry you get. Hunger is mostly mental, so I bet that you're gonna find that you just don't need as much to be full. And this is gonna help you lose weight really rapidly and get you a lot healthier because it's less stress on your body to digest all that food. Prescription drugs are very acidic, so acid-alkaline balance, you wanna be more alkaline and less acidic. Prescription drugs are very acidic. I was on a lot of different medications and I was able to get off of all of them and heal everything that I had going on naturally. Your body is made to heal itself, so it can do it given the right foods and the right exercise and the right mindset. So if you're trying to reduce inflammation, these are good things to try and cut out. What was the most important thing that you got from today? I want to hear, so leave me a comment about it. And also don't forget to check in on the Facebook page. Thanks for watching. See you in the next chapter.